guys, my name is Jeannie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna review the Surreal Skin Foundation by Mario, and I have the shade 24N. I also have a sample of 230, so if you're either of those shades and you're looking to see how it looks on my skin tone, then keep on watching. But before you do that, please like and subscribe. And when the video is over, comment down below and let me know if you're gonna be getting the foundation or passing on this launch. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So I have the shade 24N, and 24N is described as dark with neutral undertones. I was trying it on in the store. I saw that I was definitely between 24N and 230. I think 230 is like a spot on match, but I'm gonna try both of them on my face so you guys can see the difference. When I tried the foundation on at Sephora, I realized that the foundations actually look a lot lighter in the bottle than they do on your skin. So when you're testing it, just keep that in mind. So let's read a little bit about the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Liquid Foundation. It's a breathable, luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable, long-wearing coverage. Things that stood out to me are luminous. It says it blends well to illuminate the complexion, and it's long wearing. I have oily skin, so we're gonna see how all of that luminosity plays with my skin. Some of the highlighted ingredients are grapeseed oil and vegetal squalene to provide moisturizing benefits, and it has perfecting powders that work with the skin's natural texture for a smoothed, enhanced finish. Hopefully the perfecting powders in the foundation are gonna make it last a little bit longer. We'll see. Ingredient callouts, it's free of parabens and it's cruelty free, it's vegan and gluten free. Yeah, it's free of a bunch of stuff, so like that's really good for people who are conscious about what they put on their face. It says you can layer it on or sheer it out, and it says it's a buildable formula that works harmoniously with powders and creams while staying true to its original color. So that's always a good thing. It says apply with a foundation brush. I guess that brush is also from Mario's line, but I don't have that. I'm not gonna be using that. And for a more natural finish, you can apply with fingers. So I think I might do a little bit of that with a sponge today. So let's see how that technique applies the foundation. Okay, so I do have the shade 24N. This is how the shade 24N looks. 4N is dark with neutral undertones. I was between 24N and 230. 230 is described as a medium dark with cool undertones. I don't know if I have cool undertones, but when I was trying it on, I felt like both of them fit me pretty well. So let's just get into it and see which foundation shade is the best. If you're using me as a shade reference, I'm 420 in the Fenty foundations. I have a little sample of 230 right here. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna take a little bit, put it on my face. So, I mean, can you guys see that? That looks like a pretty good match to me. Okay, I'm gonna put 24N on the bottom. The first pump is always the hardest pump. There we go. Wow, they're really both really good shades. So on the top is 230, on the bottom is 24N. So they're really both good shades for me. Both like melt into my skin pretty well. Let me know what you guys think about which shade fits me the best. It's kind of like a toss-up, but I do think that it's better if I go with this shade because I'm gonna highlight, but if I wasn't gonna wear any other makeup, I might go with the 230, but 24N seems like it's gonna be the shade I'm gonna use. I might just do half and half anyway. So I'm gonna wipe this off and we're gonna get into applying the foundation. So excited to get into the foundation. I didn't even talk about how nice this packaging is. Like, look at this. This is so nice. Like this bottle, it feels like glass, and the minimalistic design. I loved just the plain lettering and the white top. I mean, I did get it dirty already, but that's more of a me problem. I'm gonna apply the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is the poreless one. I'm only gonna put it on this side of my face. I'm gonna see if it makes any difference in the way it applies. Ready to go. Now that I have my little primer on this side, I have nothing on this side. I'm just gonna start off with one pump, and I'm gonna take the 24N on this side. And I am gonna take this flat foundation brush that I have from Real Techniques. And I'm just spreading it around. Ooh, wow. That is so nice. Wow, what a gorgeous finish. That is so nice. Like, that is beautiful. I'm going to just tap off, I'm gonna just blend out the rest. And the Beauty Blender is gonna soak up some of that foundation, so just keep that in mind when looking at the coverage of it. I don't really want that much on my forehead though, so I'm gonna take whatever's left and put on my forehead. Wow, color match is pretty good. This is nice, I like this. And you guys saw like the marks that I had on my face before. I've been breaking out like crazy, and I feel like it's definitely covered up those marks, even with just one pump on that side. I barely see anything. I really don't see any of my blemishes, really. I don't know what you guys are seeing on camera, but I don't see any of my blemishes. I'm really pleased with this coverage and the finish. I think it looks gorgeous, like gorgeous. It looks so good. Honestly, this is the type of foundation that I feel like if you're wearing it, no one's gonna know you have foundation on, I feel like. Like, how would you know? Like, how would you know? Maybe I'm bugging, but like, how would you know that I have foundation on? I mean, maybe if you have like the wrong foundation shade, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Taking the 230, and I'm gonna put it on this side. I'm gonna apply some with my hands this time. And this is the side that I also have primer on. So let's go in. This side also applied really nicely with the fingers. I'm still gonna go in with the Beauty Blender just to make sure that I get a really nice blend. This is a really good like color match as well. It's just a little bit lighter, but like seeing them kind of side by side, it's like you barely notice a difference. Because I do have both of these shades in my complexion, so I feel like either or, just depending on your makeup style that day. So this is the 230 side. Both sides are looking very luminous, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not. Things I notice immediately, it doesn't seem to enhance any of my texture, and it just looks so skin-like. It really, like the name of it, Surreal Skin, like yes, Surreal Skin. Wait, did you guys see how many marks I had? I hope I showed you guys. I hope you guys saw that, because I have been breaking out, like I said, really badly. And do you see how much that covered for this to be a lightweight luminous foundation? Like that covered all of those marks. Like I don't even feel like I need to go in with a second pump on both of the sides, because I feel like everything's well covered, and everything else that you need to do, that's the concealer's job. Like that's how you get cakey, when you apply too much foundation. I'm honestly very satisfied with how one pump on each side looks, and I don't feel the need to build it up anymore because it covered everything that it needed to cover for me personally. And I want to go in with my concealers and finish my face to see how it plays with my other products, because it did say that it works really well with liquid products and powders. I'm just gonna go in with my contour shade that I usually go in with. Blend it in pretty easily. I'm gonna go in with my highlight shade from Pat McGrath. This is how my face looks with some liquid contour, liquid concealer, and now I'm gonna set my face. I ran out of my Patrick Star, so I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty powder in Banana. I'm gonna use a really little amount around the other areas of my face, since this is a pretty bright color. I'm kind of just using whatever's left, just to slightly mattify. So this is the texture of my skin now that I applied that Huda Beauty Banana Bread Powder. So I think it still looks pretty nice and smooth. I don't feel like my texture is enhanced more than it normally would be. And I feel like everything looks really nice and smooth. It looks like just nice and finished. It looks obviously more natural if you don't set it, but I'm an oily girl, so I have to set my face. But even with setting my face, it still looks so natural to me. And I know that when the day goes on, like my natural oils are gonna pull through and it's just gonna wear really nicely, hopefully. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, come back and give you guys my final thoughts on the foundation. Okay guys, so I'm back and I finished my makeup and this is how everything looks. I think that everything that I put on top of the Surreal Skin foundation played really well together. It looks so natural. Like this foundation makes me feel very like pretty. You know, like when you're using a foundation that's like too heavy and doesn't really mimic your skin, sometimes you feel like you're putting on a mask and it kind of makes you feel not so cute, like you're just hiding too much. But this foundation lets your skin breathe, but like I'm still able to do a full face of makeup. Like I just feel like so cute and like I barely feel anything on my skin. It's so lightweight. I don't know how it's gonna last. I'm gonna try my best to do a wear test. Even if I do get oily, I think that because it looks so much like skin, it probably won't be breaking up or like separating and having all that like nastiness. I think it'll probably just look really nicely worn. That's what my hope is. But right now it looks really good. I'm really loving it. It's not like settling in my fine lines either, so I feel like that's really nice. Everything just looks super smooth. It's about 2:30. I've had this foundation on since 1:30 and it's looking pretty good still. I know the lighting is kind of bright because it's sunny, but it's looking pretty good still. It really hasn't gotten oily yet. And I think I still look pretty good. This is a natural daylight, so I'm not really seeing any oil in the mirror. I look still pretty good, just like I applied it, and it's been about an hour so far. I'm gonna check in probably towards the end of the day. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do this because I am hanging out with my friend later. This is how it's looking so far, and I will catch back with you guys in a sec. So I'm back with an update. It's 11 o'clock, so I've been wearing this foundation for a really long time, and I wanna give you guys a close-up on how my skin looks. So I do have some oil that's breaking through, but I feel like the foundation is wearing really nicely. I don't really see any separation in the foundation. I do see like a little bit, my nose right there, but nothing crazy. I think because of the type of foundation that it is, my skin still looks really nice. So I'm actually happy with the way that it wore, even though I do look a little bit more oily. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm in the bathroom and it's like 11 o'clock, like I said, so I don't have the same lighting that I did before, but I don't think that it looks bad. Hair has gotten pretty like oily, but I've been worse, so this is actually not that bad. I'm just going to put some Fenty powder here, and that kind of just makes it look good as new, pretty much. And I'm gonna tap around my nose, just a little bit everywhere. I didn't do any touch-ups. This is my first touch-up of the day, so I think that this actually wore pretty nicely. And like by touching up my face, I feel like everything looks pretty good. So I actually really like how this looks after a few hours. I don't feel like it looks bad at all because it's such a natural finish that it kind of just goes with your skin. So I'm pretty happy with it so far, and I definitely think that I'll be wearing this foundation again. Hope this wear test helps some of you guys if you were looking to pick this up. If you're thinking about getting this foundation, I would say go ahead, pick it up, or at least get a sample from Sephora so that you can get your shade and wear it for a day or two and decide if you really want it. But if you're asking me, I would go ahead and get it because I mean, my skin is looking real skin-like and I still look dolled up, but not too dolled up, if you know what I mean. So I'm really loving this foundation. I think it's gonna be one of my new go-tos. That's pretty much it for the review. If you guys enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what you like about the foundation, what you thought was my best shade match, and if you're gonna be picking up the foundation or not. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.